Western Australia's built environment is critical to our community well-being and ongoing economic growth. These are the places our communities live, work and relax. The building industry employs approximately 150,000 Western Australians and is responsible for creating the infrastructure needed for mining, commerce, health and recreation. It also builds our houses and apartments, swimming pools and pergolas. In fact, without it, where would we be? Even the simplest of buildings can be complex to deliver. The challenge for building owners, developers, designers, builders and regulators is to make the process of building from planning to completion as productive and efficient as possible. Planning schemes are designed to ensure a responsive built environment at regional and local levels. Most buildings will require planning approval from the local government and sometimes from the Western Australian Planning Commission. There are prescribed processes and timeframes in which an application for planning approval must be processed, with R codes providing simpler processes and exemptions for housing. Local governments ensure the process of building doesn't have an unacceptable impact on local communities, and that finished buildings work seamlessly with local infrastructure. Local governments have local laws and policies that relate to things such as civil engineering, waste management, crossover and verge specifications, and traffic management that must be considered in order to help create safe, well-planned and maintained communities. In Western Australia, a building permit is required before most building works can be carried out. It's obtained from a permit authority, usually a local government, which is responsible for checking applications are complete and that all statutory requirements are in place. There are prescribed timeframes in which a permit application must be processed and a minimum set of information must be supplied for an application to be considered complete. As a whole, it's critical the industry works together. We should all be looking at opportunities for simpler and more consistent building, planning and local government processes that support innovation, whilst maintaining proper controls so we can deliver compliant and safe buildings for people to occupy and own. It all sounds simple enough. So where do we start?